Hey guys, welcome to Team Foxer. In this episode we're taking a look at some crop protection. I'll also announce the winner of the Team Foxer merchandise at the end of the video. Hey everybody, I've come down to the farm here. This is a pea field that's just been planted and the gamekeeper's given me permission to come down and do a bit of pigeon shooting on my day off. So I've come down to the field to set up my hide the evening before with my wingman. Say hi, Emma.
Hi! For the last time.
Right, so we're going to have a drive into the field and see what's about. If I take a little flip round here, I'll show you where I'm going to set up. Just over there, where that tree is over there. I've seen a few pigeons flitting around, but it's a big long field. There's a gas gun down that end, and it goes right down here, right around the corner. There's a gas gun up that end, so I'm going to sit under that tree over there and see how we get on. Oh, there's just a few flown off now. There's a few flying around in the air.
Oh, there he is.
See him?
Yeah, that little brown thing.
Yeah. So we're going to go over to that big tree over there, but we've got to find where we can go in. It's up here somewhere. So I've just arrived here. Hey, trusty chair. This is a definite city tree because there's poo all over the floor. So what the gamekeeper said is there's a natural flight line of these pigeons that follow this dike. Like I said, it's a massive field. Gas gun over that end somewhere. Gas gun right over this end, and this is the bit that they've been grazing, and actually you can see it's a little bit lighter than the rest of the field, so we shall see. I've got my little helper here who's helping me out.
Only about 7.
Only about 7? You are 7?
Going on 17.
Going on 17, that's about right.
Dad, do you want these?
Just put them on the floor and then we'll get the nets out, alright buddy?
Okay, don't. Emma from Team Foxer. This is a den that we have built. It is very stylish, I think, because it's got pretty, like daisies around the edges. I really like the flowers on the leaves. It looks beautiful. But inside there is a red chair, as you can see.
Wow. Yes, there is.
But I don't know how we're going to get over there.
Yes, well done Emma, the youngest member of Team Foxer. Right, morning everybody. It's the morning after the night before, 20 past 7 in the morning. Come down a little early. A few pigeons flying around near that tree just over here. But I've got a bit more kit on board, so I'm going to drive around this time. I didn't go on the field last night because it was quite dry and dusty as anything, but we've had a little bit of rain over the night, so that should settle the dust. So I'm going to drive around the wheeling of the sprayer, drop the kit off and get set up, and we will see how today goes. Catch you in a bit. It's always nice to take a couple of minutes just to observe and admire the wildlife that's around. Instead of the shell decoys that you saw earlier in the bag, I decided to go for the more natural pigeon. These are some that I've had in the freezer since earlier in the year. I knew they'd come in handy, although the missus wasn't too happy that I kept them in the freezer. out nicely now. Look at these birds. These birds seem to be coming from this way, straight into the pattern. So. Straighten old matey up here a bit on the wonk. Right, looking good. Right, a quick sit rep. We have 3 on the deck so far. I've put them out on the flapper, or floater, always get that wrong. So I've got one on the floater and I've put the other 2 in the pattern with the decoys that I took out of the freezer this morning. Note to self, probably take them out of the freezer earlier because it's really difficult to stick the spike up the arse when you want to put them on the Whirly. So, but a friend of mine said put a couple of Whirlies together and that should help draw them in, but at the moment there really isn't a lot flying around, so at the moment I'm being amused by the hares in the field. So yeah, but we'll stick it out for a little while. The sun's out now. It was a bit cool earlier, and it's definitely cooler when the sun goes in, but we'll keep at it. Catch you in a bit. Close. He's going, there he goes. He's down, long way down. Indeed it was a long way down, so off I went across the field on the retrieve. I was going to insert some Benny Hill music here, for those of you old enough to remember Benny Hill. Splish splash splosh. Straight in dyke. Splish splash, he was taking a bath. Whoa. Let's see if any of the sharp-eared among you could name that artist and band in that last little clip there. So by now we've got a half decent amount of pigeons out there, starting off with the initial birds that I have, and the ones that are coming by are decoying in quite nicely. As is often the case, as soon as you reach for your pack up a drink or a snack, the pigeons will often come in. This is the lunchtime lull, supposedly. And as you could probably tell by that gormless look, it was a miss as I watched it sail on by. Going down. There he goes. Fucking hell, miles off. So I've just been to see my mate Ricky's pulled up. So I just said hello, he couldn't stop by for dinner. And there was 2 pigeons right over where he was. So you know that tree, that last shot that I took, it was actually laying on the floor underneath the tree, so I'd obviously hit it. So that turned into a double, so that's boosted us up to by a couple more, because there's actually 2 over there. They must have been hit, flown into them trees and then dropped down out of them. But so my mate Rick's over here keeping them there. Watchful eye on things. But right, slow and steady. It's a nice way to spend the day off, but it is slow and steady. 18 so far, so stick with it. So we are coming to the end of today's proceedings. It hasn't been as busy as I would have hoped, but it has been a very nice day to sit out and watch the world go by. I've been watching swallows, I've seen buzzards, I've seen hares, I've seen a few pigeons, missed a few as well, but I've had a bloody good day. Anyway, it's been a nice relaxing day off. We've got 27 on the clicker, so we'll give it about another 15 or so minutes, one last cast and all, and we'll call it a day. Now, as is always the way in the countryside, you should leave nothing other than your footprints. The odd feather or two may be acceptable, but please make sure you remove all of your empty cartridges and rubbish that you have brought with you. So, at the end of the day, we ended up with a half-decent bag. All that's left to do now is go back to the car and bring it up to remove all of the gear. However, this day, as I got back in the car, you will notice as I started to drive down the road, there may be something wrong with the right-hand side of my truck. Yes, the tyres are flat. Not just one, but two. Rick to the rescue, he's just brought me a little pump. We'll see if this helps. I reckon some twat letting my tyres down. How very dare they? Right, well, after that saga of someone letting my tyres down, I'm going to get packed up. As mentioned earlier, a big congratulations to Jim Wood. You are now the proud owner of a Team Foxer t-shirt, mug and stickers. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. You can stay in contact with me with the email on screen and on Instagram for the instant up-to-date action. As always, take care, stay safe and happy shooting.